one unfortunate thing about PaizaCloud is that your server will only last for a certain amount of time, specifically 4 hours. And after the 4 hours are done, then it will just it'll terminate. So you can run it only for 4 hours. None of the work in this class is really going to take more than 4 hours, but obviously, having the server down is going to, PaizaCloud won't be a reliable place to store our code or our software. Luckily, all the code that you're going to be turning in for the class can be saved to GitHub, and that's going to be the preferred and really only way we can keep code. Or you can save local files, but it's very important to get experience with GitHub. And so, with the terminal open here, I have access to all of what's going on here in my PaizaCloud environment, and to kind of save that and hold on to it for a future thing, I can initiate a quick Git repository. So I can do git init. Now if I do git status, I can see that I have a Git repository, and I can save all that, commit it, and then I can push it to a GitHub repository, and that'll be a permanent place to store it. So when you're working through your projects and assignments on this course, that's going to be what you want to do. You can use Visual Studio Code on things on the side to kind of, especially if you're doing things like I recommend this for SQL queries, things like that. So what we'll do here, we'll just quickly git add everything, and if we try to git commit, you'll run into this real quick, where it's going to ask you who you are. So also we just copy that and paste it. That's not what I wanted to do. So we'll want to run those commands real quick, so we can so copying and pasting is just going to automatically run them, and not quite what I want. So just run them real quick. It might be a little bit of a hassle, but it's only about 30 seconds of your life. So we can set your name and your email, basically, so you can mark your commits, and then actually you'll be able to do your commits then. So now I can commit, and so now I have all my code committed. I can take that code and put it into a GitHub repository. So let's say I have PaizaCloud, just as a quick, doesn't really matter what the name is, don't initialize anything, create the repository, and all you'll do is just copy and paste this part. So push an existing repository from the command line. That's what you're doing here. So if you copy and paste it, hit enter, it's going to ask for your username and password for GitHub. I actually don't have my password memorized, but so just copy that and paste it, and it will commit the code up to GitHub. So if I refresh this page, you'll see that my repository now has the stuff in it. These things here don't really matter too much. The main important part is going to really be this public HTML piece that we're going to keep all of our PHP code. So maybe even, you could initiate that repository in the public HTML folder instead. That'd probably be a better choice. So I'll actually just go ahead and do that real quick just so we can have a cleaner repo. Let me delete this one. And I'll delete the local repository here. So I deleted the repository, and if I go into public HTML, I'll just do my init in here. I'll add everything that's inside this folder and commit it. And then I will make a new repo. We'll copy these commands again real quick. Enter. Copy my password again real quick. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that for my username there. Username, password. And now all we'll keep, and what we really care about, is our PHP files. And so we go in here, we can see that PHP file. So as we go along, we can make modifications to our file. Save that. And we did get status. We'll see that there it's been modified. We can commit that. We can add that. Then we can push. Type our username, our password again. And there we have it. And so now our index.php file will have that that second line. And if we were later to, our server runs out of time, or we wanted to revisit some code that we had done for an assignment, what we could do is essentially remove everything in here. So rm-rf star. So now we have an empty folder. This file doesn't exist anymore. And we could clone the repository right inside of here. So we could do git clone that link, period. Okay, let's try that again. So basically you want to remove everything. And you're also going to want to remove your .git if you happen to have anything in here. You shouldn't if you do a fresh repo. Then you'll do git clone your link name dot, and it will clone everything into the folder. So there's our index.php that we had before. And if we were to open that up in the browser, we should be able to, or maybe I can just click that and run browser. There we go. Just, that's what I want. We can run the files. So that's how we'll essentially do Git. If you have any questions or problems with it, just ping me and I'll be able to help you out. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.